course, we're exploring the future of education, the future of teaching and learning, and how society is changing and the changing needs of learners. In the ITEC project, we developed a process for developing what we call future classroom scenarios. Future classroom scenarios provide a vision of change in a school, change in teaching and learning, that can then be implemented to bring about innovation and support young people in developing the skills they need for the future. Now, these future classroom scenarios are developed to take into consideration some key principles. One of those is that they've got to be realistic. The scenario's got to describe a learning and teaching process or activities which a teacher can recognise as something that they can achieve and they can do in their classroom. At the same time, it's got to be quite challenging. It's got to be innovative. It's got to develop and show a picture of future learning and teaching which shows a great level of innovation, a great use of technology, more effective and advanced pedagogical approaches than perhaps are commonplace in schools at the moment. Also, the scenario has to take into account trends, changes in technology, but also other changes in society and wider changes that will impact upon young people as they go out into the world. Some other principles that are very important are, of course, the activities that are described in the scenario need to be engaging. They need to be relevant to the learner. And by relevant, I also mean inclusion of 21st century skills, which we're also discussing on this course. So we've developed this process for developing these future classroom scenarios, and within the ITEC project it was quite effective at bringing about the change in the classroom we wanted to see. We'll talk more about that in other modules. For the moment, what we'd like to show you is the process for writing, developing, creating a future classroom scenario based on changing trends in society. This is Eduvista. Eduvista is what we're calling a toolkit for designing future classroom scenarios. I should probably clarify here that when we use the term classroom, we're not really talking about a traditional room in a school, but anywhere that learning takes place, including the home or other places outside of school. Eduvista is a website with 6 toolsets. Each toolset guides the user through the steps in the process for creating a scenario. The toolkit is intended to be used by anyone involved in educational planning, either at a strategy level or thinking more concretely about day-to-day learning and teaching. Toolset 1 focuses on bringing together the right people to build the scenario or vision. In the case of, for example, a school investing in new technology, the head of school might bring together a group of teachers, technology providers, parents, etc. to hold a workshop to create a shared vision in the form of a scenario. Equally, a national ministry or regional authority may use the toolkit to work with a group of head teachers and technology providers to develop a national or regional strategy for introducing innovation or dealing with a challenge. Toolset 2 covers innovation maturity modelling. On its own, innovation maturity modelling can be a valuable way for a teacher or for school administrators to identify how advanced or innovative their classroom or school is, and what they may want to do to encourage greater innovation. This step sets a target to achieve in terms of the degree of change that is realistically achievable. Toolset 3 deals with another familiar topic: trends. Trends are the building blocks of a future classroom scenario. Trends such as increased use of certain technologies, changes in interactions such as those created by social networking, and other factors such as policy priorities and curriculum developments, all need to be considered by educational practitioners in their planning and operation. Toolset 4 explains how to use all this information on trends and innovation maturity to build a future classroom scenario. This is normally done as a workshop activity where the important stakeholders get together to share ideas, knowledge and experiences. Toolset 5 provides guidance on how to find an existing scenario that may be highly relevant to a school or authority, and how to adapt it. This is a kind of shortcut to scenario development. Toolset 6, the final toolset, answers 2 important questions. First, what makes a good scenario? If you take a look at the future classroom scenario design and selection criteria, it provides a set of criteria for you to use to judge whether the scenario is fit for purpose. In other words, is it any good? The Second question is, what do you do with a future classroom scenario once you've produced it? To answer this, Eduvista provides further guidance on the change management process. It also links to another process where future classroom scenarios are used as inspiration for designing innovative learning activities for teachers to experiment with.